Welcome back to this edition of Hong Kong Direct. February 21 marks an important date in the Hong Kong racing calendar with two Group 1 contests, the Queen Silver Jubilee Cup, the City Hong Kong Gold Cup, plus the next leg of the Hong Kong Classic Series for the 4-year-olds, the Hong Kong Classic Cup.
This year, our best 4-year-old talents stepped up to take their place on the road to the Derby. With Excellent Proposal emerging victorious in the 1600-metre Classic Mile, a race that marks the start of what can become a golden path to glory. In Stage 2, the race steps up to an 1800-metre challenge. Can our first round winner, Excellent Proposal, continue along the golden path to Derby glory? Or can a new rising contender steal the show? Don't miss the action as we find out who can follow Hong Kong's best Golden 60 on the golden path to glory. The Hong Kong Classic Cup, February 21st, Sha Tin.
And a number of 4-year-old series aspirants were out on the track on Tuesday at the barrier trials, where we also got to witness some of the best that Hong Kong racing has to offer, the likes of Golden 60 and Waikuku, with some of the horses that strutted their stuff at the trials on Tuesday, and they form a key component of this week's trial file.
Off, away and trialling to a perfect line out of the gates. One of the first to break the line was Buddies with Red Desert and Kaying Star down on the inside, more than this, a length and a half away fourth, followed by Waikuku, and then came Champions Way, Golden 60, and Excellent Proposal last on the outside. 300 metres left to go. Kaying Star, Red Desert and Buddies. 3 clear on Champions Way, more than this, Waikuku. 4 away, Golden 60. 3.5 back to the last of them, Excellent Proposal, but they're inside the 100 metres, and Kaying Star being kept up to the mark here by Purton, wins by half a length on Red Desert. Third over Champions Way, just in front of more than this, Buddies, Waikuku, Golden 60 not pressured in the straight at all, and Excellent Proposal at the rear.
I felt really good, happy with him.
Was it a plan for him just to have an easy trial this morning out the back like he did?
Yeah, just, let him stretch out with a faster pace yeah, keep him happy.
Blake, you've just ridden an Excellent Proposal at the trials this morning. Just take us through that trial with him.
Look, he jumped well. There's plenty of speed in the trial. We just let him drift back and work to the line, nicely under his own steam. And yeah, it was just a nice trial to top him off for the Classic Cup. It's a very strong heat here this morning, so we don't want to be breaking any records today, but the horse did his job and it felt good, and that's all we can ask.
Good enough trial for me. No doubt he needed that. It's been quite some time since his last run, and I would describe as a normal trial, nothing outstanding, but I wouldn't describe it as a bad trial. As you know, he doesn't really trial outstanding, and every time he does that, he goes to the race and perform at his best. He's in good shape, in good form. He has had 2 runs at this season already, so now he should be hawk fit. And I'm expecting nothing else but him performing very well, and who knows, he might be the winner.
250 left to go. Zarson leading over Lucky Patch. Maximus over on the inside, followed by Willpower. Healthy Happy held together over on the outside, but down they come inside the final 100 metres. And it's Zarson here from Lucky Patch. Zarson goes on to score by a neck from Lucky Patch. 2.5 away Maximus, who trialled nicely, as too did Willpower. And Healthy Happy never pushed out at all. 6 or so away back to Enrichment, and the last of them was Simply Brilliant. The leader's shaking them off here. Magic Legend inside the 400 metres has opened up a gap of maybe 5 or 6 lengths on Celestial Power. Talenti came next, followed in turn by Lucky Express, Tempest Express, Sycamoro, Panfield making good inroads down the outside, and behind them Earnest Feeling, but it's a one-act affair here, and it is Magic Legend to bolt up by probably 6 lengths on Celestial Power, Talenti, Panfield, and they were followed there by Lucky Express and packing Waltham out wider.
Let's digest then what happened at the trials on Tuesday morning, Paul, and the implication those trials may have heading towards those major races on a Sunday week. Golden 60 looked like he just did what he had to do. Are you intrigued about him stepping up to 2,000 metres for the Gold Cup?
Well, he's done it before, hasn't he? He won the Derby, so against his own age group. So yeah, 2,000 metres. I think it's probably the right time now. He's had plenty of runs this season. He's doing everything before him so far, so I can't see no reason why they wouldn't step him up to the 2,000. Very quiet trial, wasn't it? He really couldn't tell much from that. That's what he normally does with a lot of those horses in there, but a nice enough trial.
We saw Waikuku trial. He'll head towards the Queen's Silver Jubilee Cup over 1,400 metres, as will Kaying Star. I like the trial from Kaying Star, and he was only beaten a half length in last year's Queen's Silver Jubilee Cup by Beauty Generation. Yeah, and that's right. But look, I think with Waikuku, this is his third up, so there's more upside with Waikuku than a lot of the other horses. A lot of the other horses we've seen a lot of the times this season. Waikuku, we've only seen him sparingly, only the twice. So I think the upside's probably going to come from Waikuku. And from a 4-year-old series point of view then, I like the way the Lucky Patch trial thought he got to the line quite nicely. He performed well in the Classic Mile. How do you think he'll handle the step up to 1,800 metres though for the Classic Cup? He's by El Rocker. Now El Rocker was a sort of a miler. He stretched out to 2,000 metres. So on breeding, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for Lucky Patch. And he did go really nicely in the first league there, running a nice fourth. I like the trial of Panfield too. In that last trial we saw, I think he's taking a slightly different path towards the Derby, but I thought it was a good run from him. We might see him racing on the same day on the 21st. And just where do you see the 4-year-old series picture at this point in time then, Paul? Well, I think it's a very open 4-year-old series. Tourbillon Diamond, I thought, looked really good. He was a bit unlucky in the last time. Excellent Proposal. He's vulnerable, isn't he, when he had that first up sort of problem. Then he came back and did win nicely enough. So I think it's very open. And this 1,800 metre event does throw up some surprises. I'll go back a few years. King Dancer, what can we say for John Size? Won well over at 100 to 1. Classic Tycoon as well. So he was at 90 odd. So Mission Tycoon, I should say. So there's plenty of upsets in this particular contest. Yes, very much looking forward to all 3 races coming up on the 21st of February. But this Sunday we've got the Chinese New Year Cup as our feature event. Fat Turtle's been racing really well in Group 1 company lately. King Shield's better known for his performances on the all-weather track. Fast Most Furious is back from a break. California Rad's in terrific form as we go over to the second half of the field. Starshine, super consistent, just hasn't been able to crack it for a win recently. Congratulations, an interesting horse. We'll speak more about him soon. Amazing Chocolate's pulled another wide draw. And Beauty Smile won well last time out. So let's discuss some of the key contenders here. Paul, California Rad, I know you're a fan of this horse. He's in good form. He's had a couple of nice trials recently. Is he one of the main hopes here? Yeah, I think he'll win, actually. He's drawn barrier number 1. It's a handicap. He comes in really nice at the handicap of 122 pounds. Now, he has only had the one start over the 1,400, but he's by Fastnet Rock. They did trial him over 1,700 at Happy Valley, and he did win that trial nicely enough. So I don't think the 1,400 will hold any fares for him at this stage of his campaign. He's a very consistent horse. He's rated 98 now, but I think he's still got a lot of rating points in hand. I've always marked him down as a triple-figure horse. OK, congratulations, raced as Monarch of Egypt when he was in Ireland. He's got good form as a Group 1 place getter in Ireland as well, too, behind Sisk, and he was also placed at Royal Ascot last year. From the track work and those sort of things, the trials, Paul, what do you make of him? Well, he's leaving it a bit late, isn't he, for the Derby? You know, we're into February already. We haven't seen him out on the track here in Hong Kong. So you'd want to see something from him if they want to seriously have a crack at the Derby this season. I think any horse has sort of started in Hong Kong in February and actually gone on and won the Derby. I think Collection's probably the closest. But look, his work's been okay leading into it, but look, it just looks a little bit rushed to me, to be honest. Okay, looks a competitive race to look forward to then. Fat Turtle's been racing well, but he's got the big weight to carry. Amazing Chocolate run really well 2 starts ago. And Beauty Smile, I liked his last start win. But who's the winner for you, Paul?
California Rad. I think he'll win this race. I think he'll come up pretty short, but I think he'll win. Barrier number 1 looks ideal. He can just sit him behind. Beauty Smile, don't mind him at the weights. He comes in at 113. So that would be my main 2 here. California Rad to beat Beauty Smile. Amazing Chocolate, 1400's obviously his main distance. Be interesting to see what tactics they do with him, because he has drawn the outside.
Okay, so Tony Cruz to take out the Chinese New Year Cup then. The feature of an 11-race card. We've also got a strong Class 2 sprint to look forward to on the undercard. Then the action from Sunday moves on to Wednesday night at Happy Valley. Trackside coverage commences at 6:15, and then the following Sunday is the biggest Sunday for the month with a Group 1 doubleheader plus the Hong Kong Classic Cup. But that's all we've got time for on this edition of Hong Kong Direct. Paul, thanks for joining us this week, and all the best to you and all the Lallies for the Year of the Ox.
Yep, looking forward to the Year of the Ox. Should be a good year this year.
Let's hope it's a profitable one as well too. We're going to leave you then by looking back at a memorable Hong Kong Classic Cup. We're going back 10 years ago to Ambitious Dragon. This is his first major win in his career, a career that then ended up becoming one of the best that Hong Kong racing has seen. We hope that you enjoy all of the racing from Hong Kong on Sunday. We'll see you there trackside from Sha Tin.
Markup rolls along by a length to Handsome Zulu. Turf Express on the back of the leader now 3rd. Pure Champion punching the breeze 3 wide. Lucky 9 between them. Then Free Judgment from Treasureland. Starting a run, Ambitious Dragon slowly going around the field. Outdoor Pegasus getting onto his back. Let Me Handle It's been shuffled back to second last, and Victor Delight's at the rear. Rounding the corner, Markup in front of Handsome Zulu, and Preble is cuddling Lucky 9 as he goes after the leaders quickly. They beat off Turf Express, then Outdoor Pegasus, an extension coming down the outside. I don't think there's any gas left in the tank. Ambitious Dragon got his head in front from Lucky 9. He's trying to come back. Ambitious Dragon from Lucky 9. He won't go away, but he won't pick up Ambitious Dragon either. And Guion punches him home. Oh, Hong Kong's most improved 4-year-old Ambitious Dragon draws clear to beat Lucky 9.